We are
Okay, we are live. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Team Adventurous. So, as everyone knows, the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial concluded, and there's been a lot of takes out there, and there's a lot of news going around on both sides and from every which angle. Um, but there's two things that I personally care about in regards to this trial, and that I haven't seen any of my social commentators that I watch talk about. And so I just wanted to briefly touch on two things, and then, Caitlin can say anything she wants to say. But before we do that, we're going to hop over and check out this Verdio. Verdio.
the Verdio.
The Verdio. This video of the verdict. Do.
Mr. Foreperson, is this the verdict of the jury? Yes. All right, is it unanimous? Yes. Thank you, sir. Jane?
In civil case number CL 2019-2911, Mr. Depp's claim against Ms. Heard. 1. As to the statement appearing in the online op-ed entitled, Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. In the Washington Post online edition. Quote, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change, end quote. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes. Has Mr. Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence that, question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false? Answer, yes. Question, the statement has a defamatory implication about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the defamatory implication was designed and intended by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, due to
For clarity,
circumstances
basically
surrounding the
what they're
publication of the
doing right
statement,
now is
it conveyed
laying
a
out
defamatory
the
implication
step by
to
step
someone who saw it other than
what
Mr.
the
Depp.
jury was asked
Answer, yes.
and how
Do you find
Depp
that
went
Mr. Depp
about
has proven
proving
by clear and convincing
defamation,
evidence
which
that Ms.
is
Heard acted with actual
unjustified
malice?
impugnment
Answer,
of
yes.
character, because she fucking lied about
2.
things that
As to the
happened between
statement
them.
appearing in the op-ed
Yeah,
entitled
yeah.
That's what's
"A
going on
Transformative
right now.
Moment for Women" in the Washington Post print edition and the online op-ed, Amber Heard, I spoke
And
out
it's
against
very
sexual violence
important
and
that
faced our culture's
he
wrath.
won
That
this
has to change.
case,
In the Washington
and it's
Post
very
online
important
edition.
to know that
Quote,
it's very
then 2 years
difficult
ago,
to
I
win
became a public
defamation
figure,
cases. I
representing
know
domestic abuse,
I've
and I felt
sued
the full
someone
force
for
of our
defamation,
culture's
which is
wrath
part of
for
why I
women
want to
who
talk
speak
about
out,
this
end
issue.
quote.
Yep,
Do you find
yep.
that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes. Has Mr. Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence that, question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false? Answer, yes. Question, the statement has a defamatory implication about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the defamatory implication was designed and intended by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, due to circumstances surrounding the publication of the statement, it conveyed a defamatory implication to someone who saw it
I'd
other
really
than
like
Mr.
to
Depp?
see the camera
Answer,
cut to
yes.
Johnny.
Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven by clear and convincing evidence that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes. 3. As to the statement appearing in the op-ed entitled "A Transformative Moment for Women" in the Washington Post print edition and the online op-ed, Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change, in the Washington Post online edition. Quote, I had the rare vantage point of seeing in real time how institutions protect men accused of abuse, end quote. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements
Laughable.
of defamation? Answer, yes. Has Mr. Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence that, question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Mr. Depp.
For the record, I don't think that certain abusers do not get away with heinous things. Democrat Party!
Right, right.
People get away with shit all the time. It's not necessarily the institutions, it's nepotism and the good old boys protecting their own. Clinton, Epstein, all the people on Ghislaine Maxwell's list, all those motherfuckers, they all deserve to die. They're all monsters. They all got away with it because they're part of the elite clique. But that's not the institutions. That's vile people protecting vile people. And that's one of the reasons that every institution needs checks and balances.
Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false. Answer, yes. Question, the statement has a defamatory implication about Mr. Depp. Answer, yes. Question, the defamatory implication was designed and intended by Ms. Heard. Answer, yes. Question, due to circumstances surrounding the publication of this statement, it conveyed a defamatory implication to someone who saw it other than Mr. Depp. Answer, yes. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven by clear and convincing evidence that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes. As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award compensatory damages in the amount of $10 million. As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award punitive damages in the amount of $5 million. In civil case number CL 2019-2911, Ms. Heard's claim against Mr. Depp. 1. As to this statement, appearing in the April 8, 2020 online edition of the Daily Mail, quote, Amber Heard and her friends in the media use fake sexual violence allegations as both a sword and shield, depending on their needs. They have selected some of her sexual violence hoax facts as the sword, inflicting them on the public and Mr. Depp. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, no. 2. As to this statement, appearing in the April 27, 2020 online edition of the Daily Mail, quote, quite simply, this was an ambush, a hoax. They set Mr. Depp up by calling the cops, but the first attempt did not do the trick. The officers came to the penthouses, thoroughly searched and interviewed, and left after seeing no damage to face or property. So Amber and her friends spilled a little wine and roughed the place up, got their story straight under the direction of a lawyer and publicist, and then placed a second call to 911, end quote. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes. Has Ms. Heard proven by a greater weight of the evidence that, question, Mr. Waldman, while acting as an agent for Mr. Depp, made or published the statement? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Ms. Heard. Answer, yes. Question, the statement was seen by someone other than Ms. Heard. Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false. Answer, yes. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven by clear and convincing evidence that the statement by Mr. Waldman was made with actual malice? Answer, yes. 3. As to this statement, appearing in the April 27, 2020 online edition of the Daily Mail, quote, we've reached the beginning of the end of Ms. Heard's abuse hoax against Johnny Depp, end quote. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, no. As against John C. Depp II, we, the jury, award compensatory damages in the amount of $2 million. As against John C. Depp II, we, the jury, award punitive damages in the amount of $0.
All right. Does either side wish to have the jury polled?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Jamie?
Members of the jury, if this is your verdict, please answer yes. If this is not your verdict, please answer no. Juror number 6. Juror number 10.
Yes.
Juror number 15.
Yes.
Juror number 16.
Yes.
Juror number 22.
Yes.
Juror number 27. Juror number 29.
Yes.
I do find that the jury's verdict is unanimous. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes your service in this case. I want to thank you again for your dedication and your hard work during this trial. I know I speak for everybody here when I tell you that we appreciate your sacrifices and your time and your public service in this matter, okay? So I'm going to have you go back to the jury deliberation room for one more time, and then we'll release you from there, okay? All right, thank you.
Well, it seemed that Johnny was part of it.
It would seem that Johnny was not in court. So, look, everyone, I don't want to rant too hard on this. I don't want to go too long on this because I will work myself into a frenzy. But the two things that I want to talk about really quick. One of the things that came up in this trial was Amber Heard's mental health. And she tried to use that as sort of a shield or a obfuscational tactic away from her actual responsibilities and her actual guilt. I've been in and out of therapy most of my life. I started therapy at the tender age of 6. I'm very familiar with mental health struggles. It's disgusting when people use mental health problems to deflect from their responsibility. It's disgusting. Mental health issues are never an excuse to be a bad person. They're never an excuse. Caitlin, I think you're having... Yep, it's you. It's never an excuse, folks, to treat people poorly, to be an abuser. And the fact that she is still trying to play the victim, even after it has been proven in open court that she lied, it disgusts me. And I just want to speak for people who genuinely struggle with mental health issues, and to people with mental health issues. Do not use your struggles with mental health problems as an excuse for bad behavior. And do not let what has happened with Amber Heard discourage you from talking about your struggles with mental health. Seek therapy and confront your struggles seriously, because you can make progress. I used to hear voices very frequently. They told me to do very bad things. And sometimes they won. And I don't hear those voices anymore, because I finally went to therapy and I took it deathly seriously, and I confronted all the worst parts of myself, and I'm better. You can win. But not if you use it as a crutch, and not if you use it as an excuse. And that's a decent segue into the next thing. The reason that I went to therapy and finally took it seriously was that I had a relationship end for reasons that I'm not going to detail, but 60 to 70 to 80% my fault, somewhere in there, depending on who you ask and what side you analyze it from. However, one thing that is very true about that relationship that ended is that my ex played the victim and made me out to be the only bad guy in the equation. And she played the I'm the pretty defenseless, helpless girl card, and took absolutely no responsibility for what she did. And Amber Heard played the same card. I'm the defenseless, beautiful woman. I can't possibly be the villain here. And everyone who's backing her up in the media, that's the same thing they're trying to play. It's amazing the double standard feminists have, where rah, rah, woman power, rah, rah, strong, independent woman. But then when it comes time to take responsibility and own up for your actions, oh, she's a poor defenseless woman. As a culture, we're tired of the double standard. And that's one of the things that this trial demonstrates. And just to top off the 2 points that I've made here, I would like to show you this post from Amber Heard, this post-trial statement. I'm not going to read it. You can pause and read it yourself. But I do want to highlight a section down here at the bottom where she talks about how she won her case in the UK, talking about how freedom of speech was an issue and blah, 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 blah. Well, guess what, Amber? They don't have free speech in the UK. That literally doesn't exist over there. And your free speech wasn't infringed upon in this trial. In fact, you won in the UK and not here, because in quite the opposite, over there, Johnny's free speech was infringed upon, and here it wasn't, because we do have free speech in this country, at least for now, before the actual Marxists have their way. That's my piece. Caitlin, do you have anything you want to throw in?
Not really. Aside that, I just think people saying it's going to be dangerous for women in the future wrong. Because really more dangerous if we don't address it like now, and actually calling out who actually did wrong. Because it being a laughing that men are abused just propagates people being able to continue to do things like that, and unfair end up with children that they have no business having. So I think good point.
To sum that up, folks, no one will be safe, and no one will actually be able to count on the justice system until individual responsibility is once again respected in this country. When people are once again held responsible for their individual actions, everyone will be much safer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah. If
This
you
has been Team
want,
Adventurous.
well,
Okay, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if you want equality, you have to take equality and consequences too.
Right. All right. Equal rights, equal responsibilities. That's how it works.
No.
So yeah, this has been Team Adventurous. Sorry to hit you guys with something so heavy. It's just I usually don't like to talk about celebrity news. I honestly don't give a fuck about celebrity news 99% of the time, but this actually is a fairly important social event that's happened here.
Mm-hmm.
This marks an important social landmark in legal precedent for men in our country.
Yep.
And so it's actually worth talking about. The right verdict happened. I don't think Johnny's a saint, but I don't think he's a bad person either. I'm very glad to see him vindicated. And fuck Amber Heard. All the way to hell. This has been Team Adventurous. Have a good night, everyone.